whatever you want to call it, attrition, defection, churn rate. It is a painful process that every businesses have to deal with. Even the most largest and successful companies also have to deal with the customer churn. So don't sweat it, for you will find some useful information in this video. I'm Ashwini and welcome to Ampliz Buzz. In this video, we will be discussing all about churn rate and most importantly find ways to reduce them. If you haven't subscribed to the Ampliz YouTube channel, please do so, for you will find a comprehensive list of information all about the tools, techniques and terminologies in the startup world. So no gyan, just actionable insights. In case you have some suggestions or feedbacks, please put them in the comment section below. So let's get buzzing. Let's first start by what exactly is the definition of customer churn. Well, customer churn or client churn is when your customers decide to stop doing businesses with you. It could mean different for different businesses. For example, it could be closure of an account, non-renewal of a contract or a service agreement, cancellation of a subscription, or simple even when your customers decide to turn towards your competitors and leave you alone. For any businesses to be successful, it's important that the growth rate or the number of new customers acquired should always be higher when compared to the churn rate. So now that you have a fair understanding of what exactly is customer churn, let's find ways to calculate them. It can be done in simple 5 steps. Let me put that for you here. The first step is determine a time period. Second, in this time frame, calculate the number of customers you've acquired. 3. In the same time frame, also calculate the number of customers you have lost or churned. 4th, divide the number of churned customers to that of the acquired customers. And 5th, multiply the result by 100%. The result that you get is the company's churn rate. So now that you know what exactly is your company's churn rate, you must be wondering as to how to reduce them. So let's get down to business. Step 1. First impression is the best impression. Your customers are less likely to churn or move away from you if you're going to blow them away with the first experience that they're going to encounter your business. It could be as simple as a great customer service, or it could also be that immediate fast response that they get from your product or a service. The better the first time experience of your customer is, the stronger the commitment to buy in and lesser the churn down the road. The second step is happy customers are paying customers. Failing to meet the customer expectation is one of the easiest way where you can lose a customer. It's crucially important to set the expectation right and mostly important to deliver that expectation. It could be a simple newsletter delivery on time. See, it's also important to make a great impression, but if you're not going to consistently meet your customer's expectation, you are at a great risk of losing them. 3. Customer success is an attitude, not a department. See, one of the major reasons why the customer gets irritated or mostly drives crazy is because they have to explain their problems to several customer reps during a different period of time. Well, it's important in this case to be more proactive rather than reactive. Instead of asking your customers to come up with any sort of a problems that they're encountering, make sure you have a proactive initiative where you talk to your customers about what they can expect and something that you have in pipeline for the future. One point worth mentioning is it's easy and cheaper to retain an existing customer rather than acquiring a new one. The fourth important step is to listen to your customers very carefully. The customers are the best critics to tell you if you are doing the right thing or not. Listening to your customers is very crucial to reduce your customer churn. Make sure your customers are mostly happy and satisfied with the solutions that you are going to offer. So this can only be achieved when you listen to your customers carefully and not when you think you have actually listened to them. The fifth step is to find where exactly your customers are facing an issue and find ways to resolve them. It could be a simple survey that you ask them with probably a comment section, a multiple choice question, a feedback form, or even a survey. Give a forum for your customers to speak about where exactly they're facing the problem. it's also crucial that you step in the shoes of your customer and go through the same process and identify where exactly you are facing that problem. And once you get to know this is the problem area, find ways to try and fix it. Last but not the least, it's okay to say goodbye. Well, this concept might be completely alien to a lot of businesses out there. See, it's important to understand that not every customers are valuable to you. Let's take a scenario where a group of customers are potentially turning out to be your competitors. In that scenario, if you are trying to give out some good incentives for a retention program, do you think you're doing the right thing there? Well, of course you're wrong. There are some circumstances when you're trying to sell A, but your customer wants B, and something if that is out of your business line, you cannot serve that customer, and then it's okay to say goodbye. It's okay to break up with your customer. I'm not telling you to overlook the churn rates. It is important to check out your churn rates, but most importantly, it is important to track your profitability from the customer as well. Well, you could look into certain parameters like how much are they spending, the likelihood of that they're responding positively to a customer retention offer, or as simple if you're going to put forward a customer retention offer, make sure you're going to judge how much it's going to cost your business. So based on all these factors, devise an initiative where you can also convince your customer and make sure you reduce the churn and reap maximum profitability. So I hope these steps will definitely aid you in your customer churn reduction process. And in case you have some suggestions or comments for us, please put them in the comment section below. So that's it for today, folks, and please do subscribe to the Ampliz YouTube channel and get all the information about tools, techniques, and terminologies in the startup world. And I'll see you next week. Cheers!